Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and having good time with your family. Today we are going to start our topic participles students. In earlier video, I have taught you about the infinitives. You students very well known about the infinitives now. It is a non-finite verb. It includes in the category of non-finite verbs. And in that video, I have explained you about that there are three type of non-finite verbs. In non-finite verb, the three categories includes. First one is infinitives, second one is participles, and the third one is gerunds. Now students, today we will go with the participles. This also includes in the category of non-finite verbs. Okay? Now students, you will know you are confused and you might be want to know about the participles. Sir, what are participles? So students, participles are includes in the category of non-finite verb Now, what is the definition of participles? So students, the definition of participles are participles is a form of verb. Participles is a form of that we use to indicate the past or present action. It cannot stand alone and it does not change in number or in tenses. Students, now see to the definition. Participles are a form of verb that we use to indicate the past or present action. Past or present actions we are indicating in the participles. It cannot stand alone. Participles cannot stand alone like a phrases. Like a phrases can't be stand alone. They need some other sentence to be joined. In the same way, participles also need some to be joined to make a meaningful sentence. It cannot stand alone. It does not change in number or in tenses. Like I can say, he is walking. And second one, they are walking. Now see students here, what difference? This is my participle, right? And this is my participle. As you can see students, here is given, then also I have used walking, and here are is given, there also I have used walking. So there will be no change in number or in tense, right? If I can write here, he was walking, then also it is correct, and I can write here, if instead of is I can write was, then also it is correct. Walking, they were. then also it will come walking. So there will be no change in tense or in number. Here they means more than one, and here he it means a boy, right? So according to that, if I can see, so there will be no change in the tense or in number when it comes to the participles. So this is the format of participles we have. Now students, we are having two type of participles. So let's do that. What are they? So let's do the types of participles. Now students, there are two types of participles. First we have present participle. There can be two types of participles. First one is present participle, and second one is past participle. Correct? Present participle and past participle. So students, what includes in the present participle? What do you mean by present participle? Verb plus ing. Verb plus ing is my present participle. As I write the sentence, students, like words I can write: walking, jumping, dancing, right? Next we have hoping and many more. So they all are my verb plus ing are known as present participle. Clear students? When it comes to the past participle, okay, now past participle, what do you mean by past participle? That is the third form of verb. Every time in the tenses I have pronouncing this words past participle, but what is that past participle? That is the third form of verb. What is that? A third form of verb. Clear? Like I want to, according to this, walking, so it will walk. When it comes to the regular verb, there we have to use verb plus ed. But when there will be irregular verbs, the formation may be vary. Like I can say go, so there will be went. Then next we have break, then it will be a broken, right? So let me explain you about the past participle. Students, the structure of past participle is broadly of verb plus ed. Like the structure of past participle is broadly of verb plus ed. But when it will be verb plus ed, when there will be a regular verb. The form vary in irregular verbs. Right? As I can write about the regular verbs, They are walk. Second one is answered. Then jumped. Right? They all are my regular verbs. Here I have used ed, verb plus ed. But when it comes to the irregular verb, it will be like broken, gone. Then next we have broken, gone, eaten. So there will be a very in the form of irregular verbs. Right, students? So there is a participles we have. If we want to identify the past participle, the present participle, what we will do? We have to identify verb plus ing. What we have to identify? Verb plus ing. But when it comes to the past participle, what we have to identify, students? Yes, verb plus ed. When it will be a regular verb with the irregular verbs, the verb form will be different, right? I hope you all have understood these participles carefully. ठीक है? Bye bye. Take care. Stay at home. Stay safe.